Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, man, what it is and what it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of Behind the Apron. Y'all already know who I am. I am the man, the coldest host in the city, Mr. J. Rose, and y'all already know the big homie to the left is the man that built this house right here, the legend, the Beast Mode Chef, aka the Superset King. We in the building, man. And to my right, man, the two special guests for this edition, man. Y'all already know the first one right here, man, the Battle of the Bars winner, indeed, Mr. Jarvis. What's up, homie?
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. How you doing? And then y'all already see, man, the lady, man. Y'all see the pictures of her, man. Y'all see the trophies right here. Y'all see the ribbons, everything, man. The champion, she all of that, man. Miss T, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, man. Hey, so man, y'all already know how we do, man. We got that energy in here today, man. So hey, y'all already know how we do, man. We come in, man. We bring some of the special guests in. We talk about them. We ask them. You know, we get in their mind a little bit on how they feel about the chef and everything that he has put their body through to get them to the point that they at. And then you already know the chef about to come in and spit that knowledge and let you know why he the coldest chef, not only in the building, not only in the state, but I'm talking about in the land, man. Quit playing with him, man. In the land, man. Quit playing. Y'all already know who it is, man. If y'all been following us, man, y'all been around, y'all already know how we do. So, man, we gonna go ahead, man. We gonna dive right into this thing, man. And yeah, man, what is up, chef? How you doing, bro?
I'm maintaining, my brother, maintaining.
So, man, what you already know today, man, we gonna talk about the rep count.
The rep count. We talking about the reps. How many reps today?
Yeah, the rep count.
I don't think they want to hear that word. They don't want to hear reps.
They don't want to hear reps.
No,
on top of reps. On top of reps.
Yes.
On top of reps.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Even on Mother's Day, I was told we get reps instead of roses.
Yeah, we get on roses. We get on reps on
Oh,
that.
damn.
Yeah. Hey, we done had some special moments, didn't we?
Yes.
A lot of them. A lot of them. Hey, before we get started, man, we're gonna talk about the training method. The training method that we use, I guess it's based on forced repetitions. Your body will not change without forced repetitions. All right, forced repetitions are the reps that you have to struggle for. Without those, you're wasting your time. So at Body Edge, at the Repetition Diner, we use the SIRS training method. SIRS is an acronym for build strength. You can use the method with your own workout, improve recovery, gain muscle, and increase muscle endurance. Would you agree with that acronym?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So there is a myth. Some people say you can't get stronger with doing a lot of repetitions. That is absolutely false. All right. We do 1,000 reps. We might get what, 500, 600, 700 reps a workout.
Yes.
Do you still get strong?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, so we use the SIRS training method. We got blinders on. We stay in our own lane. We don't care what they're doing over there. We don't care what they're doing over there. We know what we got works. The purpose of our show is to educate you, bring you behind the apron. I know you see 1,000 videos out there, people working out, and it seems super intense and they're going hard. We do that, but there is a method behind what we do. And once you learn the SIRS method, you will never be the same. Your workouts will never be the same. It's like that filet mignon that we give out, that filet mignon we give out.
Yes.
So once you experience this filet mignon, you will not go back to those noodles that you grew up
And
in.
then pepper check chicken too.
Absolutely. So that's the SIRS training method. That's what we use. I guess we'll talk about, okay, today's topic is how many repetitions should you perform during an exercise, okay? There are repetition ranges for a purpose. You simply cannot find an exercise that you've seen on YouTube or look through TikTok and perform an exercise and just simply put together how many reps you think should go with it. All right, your repetition should be in line with whatever your goal is. Whether your goal is power, whether your goal is strength, to build lean muscle, the repetitions have to coincide with your goal. So we'll get a little deeper into that in a second. So repetition ranges, before you met the chef, before you came to Body Edge, before you ate at a repetition diner, what was your repetition ranges like?
My repetition ranges before I came here were probably between 15 and 20.
15 to 20.
Yeah, and then depending on what season, it was like 10 to 12.
Okay.
So it was no more than that.
Okay, so no more than 10 to 12.
Yes.
Or 15 to 20.
15 to 20, yes.
Now, have you performed a 50 repetition set with the chef?
Yes. definitely have performed a 50 repetitions.
Okay, y'all guys, y'all hear that? That's 50 reps for one set.
But hold on,
Okay,
but you got to remember,
Okay, talk to me.
chest day we did 100, like
In one set?
100.
Hold up. This is a female
Yes.
doing 100 repetitions.
Yes.
Oh,
In
but
one
they thought they would get
Chest
special
press.
privileges? Ain't no special
There are no
privileges, man.
privileges.
100 repetitions in one set.
You went down to 1.
Did you perform that?
I did.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
I went home and counted how many that was.
There we go, Brother Jay. Before you met the chef, what was your repetition ranges?
Mine were between 8 and 12. I would look at my workouts online. That's what they would all say, 8 to 12.
Okay, repeat that again. Where'd you find your workouts?
I found my workouts starting out
Don't say their name, but you found it online.
online.
Okay, so you will go online, look for a workout, and then go perform that workout.
Yeah,
And your repetition ranges was 8 to
8 to 12.
8 to 12.
8 to 12. We getting chicken nugget snacks around
I
here?
don't know what we're doing. The drive-thru
We getting chicken nugget snacks around here? So in the drive-thru?
That was just me starting out. I had no guidance. I was trying to research for myself,
Understand?
and that's what I looked up and found.
Okay.
8
Now,
to 12.
performing 8 to 12 reps. You can perform 8 to 12 reps. There's nothing wrong with that. But that is only one phase of training.
Yes.
All right. So 8 to 12 reps is going to be for hypertrophy. All right, and that's just short for muscle building.
Right.
All right. 8 to 12 reps is for muscle building, not for power, not for muscle endurance.
And that's the sad part.
It is.
Because a lot of people that do those particular programs, they can do 8 to 12
Of course.
or whatever, but they have no type of strength.
Oh,
Tell them again,
They
it's
cannot
T.
they cannot do a push-up, because I've worked with some clients,
absolutely.
and they did that, because that is the quote-unquote, that is the myth, that is the way to go about doing it. But then, when you ask them to do those simple mechanics of just push-ups and pull-ups, they cannot do them. And they may have muscle, but they have no strength,
No strength, no endurance.
no endurance.
Okay, so that's a great point. Because most guys I hear say, I'm going to do some push-ups and I'm going to get right. I just do push-ups every day. All right, now, what we're going to talk about, push-ups is only going to get you great for push-ups. That don't mean your bench press number is going to go up because you do 1,000 push-ups a day. All right, push-ups going to get you ready for push-ups. But coming up with a service training method, one thing that I love is I would meet guys that were bigger than me, guys that were stronger than me. But because I had been training with a surge method for so long, their endurance couldn't match mine. All right, so I play what I say. I play possum. I wait for them to start running out of gas. And the second I see a little chink in that armor,
Smash your
take
gas.
off time.
Yes,
All right, so they will be stronger than me the first couple sets. But because of the way our training method is put together, we may do multiple sets, increasing weight without taking the repetitions down.
That's the,
Okay.
I think that's
So
the beat.
real quick,
Okay, good.
Chef, just for the people that's first time, they say first time tuning in to the diner.
All right.
Let them know just a little bit about the surge method, and so they can fully understand when we talk about the surge method, what it is that we're doing.
Okay, the surge method is how we use forced repetitions and minimal rest periods to increase your strength, endurance, and your recovery. All right, so that's what we do. We increase strength, we build muscle, but we also improve your recovery. We're not going to talk about the rest period. We can't give you everything right now on the show, but your body will adapt. And adaptation forces results. Okay, so what we mean, normally in a traditional pyramid, a pyramid is how you put together your reps and sets. Okay, a traditional pyramid, you would normally increase your weight, but take your repetitions down. That's what most people do. So if you do a set of 10, the average person will increase their weight and maybe do a set of 8, then a set of 6, and so on. At the repetition diner, using the surge method, you may do a set of 20 with 100 pounds. We may increase the weight to 120 pounds, but you still will perform 20 repetitions. And that is only done at the repetition diner. That's only done using the surge method, and it's proven. Agreed?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Do it work though? That's the question. Do it work, Jay?
Yeah.
Do it work?
Hey.
No, okay then. Hey, you know everybody always, oh yeah, that's what you say. No,
Okay.
we got proof. We got facts. Hey, it's facts.
Absolutely.
It's proven.
So for an example, before we get into how you choose your reps and sets, I might say T. Instance, let's just say bend over row. You great at bend over row.
Yes.
We might say 135 pounds, give me 15.
Yes.
Your next set, we might go to 155, T, 15.
Yes.
All right, T, 175, 15.
Yes, you did.
You so on, that is unheard of, okay? We will increase weight, but we will not take the repetitions down until you absolutely have to, okay? So if T does 5 sets of 15 with increasing the weight, what do you think decreasing the weight the second set would have done for her? It would have done nothing. Okay, so you do not take your repetitions down until your body tell you you should take those repetitions down. Okay, now this is not in a phase of power. Okay, if you're training for power, then you solely going to train for power. All right, your power repetitions is going to be 8 and less, really 6 and less. So if you're training more goal specific, then 6 and less is where all of your sets going to be, because you're only training for power. Okay, that's a difference between power, lifting, and bodybuilding. 2 different things. Okay, but believe it or not, with the surge, you're going to get all that. You're going to get all that.
Amen.
Gotta love it.
You're going to get all that.
Yes.
All right, so T, let's take them on your journey before we tell them how you put these reps and sets together. Let's tell a story about how you and I first met. How did that go? Our very first workout. You remember that?
Yes, I
Okay.
remember because I was on the floor.
She sound like she's scared. Look, she sound like she's scared all over. You didn't tell this story. Like, I don't even know if I want to tell this
It was
story.
so vivid. I was laid out, man, because it was the dessert. I was
Okay.
like, what's the dessert?
Wait, T, hold. Before you and I met, were you already a competitor?
I had done one show.
You done one show. Did you already feel though you were a beast in the gym before we met?
I thought
Okay. Okay.
I was.
You thought you was, right?
Yeah.
So the first day you said, well, let's go through a workout. Let's see.
Yeah, sure
So
did.
the chef served me some dessert the first time we met. What is dessert?
Dessert. You gotta make it to dessert. You gotta get the appetizer. Come out. It was crazy.
Okay. Tell me what the come out is appetizer. What is the come out?
The come out, depending on what body part it is,
Okay.
it's gonna be probably. I'm gonna say it like this: the come out, his come out is probably most people's workout.
Ooh, right. Where you going?
That's a bold statement there.
Preach.
That's a bold statement.
I know.
Yep.
Woo, trust me.
All right.
Okay, like example,
Okay.
come out on a chest, on a back day. You're gonna do. We did
Okay.
like rows. We started at. He said, "Why do 15? That's a waste of set." I'm like, not to me.
All right.
He said, we're gonna start with 20. We go up by 10s,
Okay.
and we're gonna do it until muscle failure.
Okay.
And that was like 80 pounds. I'm like,
That's a lot of
and
sex.
then he says, let's go work out. What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
So
What is this madness?
So you just at that point you have to get your mind right.
Understand?
And
It's humbling.
whoa, is it humbling?
It's humbling.
Because the workout, then after that, you have these combinations that come together that,
Now, what is a combination?
combination.
What is combination? Is that,
High pull, low pull, and lat pull down.
So a combination is a superset.
It's
A combo.
It's a combo like no other combo.
Okay. Okay.
Where everything is leveled out. Your weight goes up, but the number doesn't change.
Don't go down.
And you don't like a whole bunch of wait time. Rest
Tell me
time.
about this little blue watch. You should wear this watch. I'm so glad that watch, bro. I'm so glad that watch, bro. I'm not lying to you. I'm so glad that watch, bro.
You would give me the rest time, and there ain't no clocks in there to find out how much the rest. So I wore my little blue watch ticker before I got
It ticks.
before I got this one. And I'd be like, Coach, it ain't even been a minute yet.
Yeah. So there's no clocks on the wall.
No.
All right. We don't care what time it is. We putting in this work.
Putting it in.
But she wants to come in here with a watch on. I'd be like, come on, let's go next set. And she point to her watch like, wait. Like, no, I'm so glad that watch broke. We don't care nothing about no rest periods. We need all of that.
No.
We got the weight watchers. I mean the time watchers and the negotiators. Every time they come into the gym,
Absolutely.
everybody turn into a negotiator or a clock watcher.
Absolutely.
Or
Everybody.
or prayer warrior.
Yeah. Yes.
Jesus,
Yes.
So real quick, T. In that little room, I call it a box. The little box that we train in, the diner. You have
Don't
one.
underestimate the diner.
Oh my! No fancy equipment, no state of the art facility. We put that work in.
Sweating thinking about it.
Absolutely, sweating just thinking about it. And you have won what? A couple competitions?
I won 3 competitions.
Mm-hmm. That's mean.
3 competitions.
That's mean.
Yes.
Now,
That
brother
is
Jay,
amazing.
let's bring you in. How have your training took off since you started eating at the diner?
It's been a lot better than what I was doing by myself. I'll tell you
Absolutely.
that. I see a big change in my journey.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was doing good on my own. I was skinny, scrawny,
Right.
and I put some size on. Like, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Then
Right.
all of a sudden I hit a plateau,
Mm-hmm.
and then your friend of mine introduced me to you,
Mhm.
and then it just went uphill from there.
Went uphill.
Yes, sir.
Now the thing is that brother Jay, now you have trained with the chef in person,
Mm-hmm.
and now you train online at the Repetition Diner. So you and I no longer train together, but you still eat the same meals
Yes, sir.
online.
Yeah,
Now what has been the difference? You still get good work?
that's really good work.
Mm.
We had a conversation about that a while back. But,
Okay.
getting back into
Right.
should we get back into doing one-on-ones?
Mm-hmm.
And I get it just as much effective workout. Like it's hard doing it by myself because I have nobody pushing me. I have to push myself.
Understand?
So
Are the workouts easy? Or the online workouts easy?
no, I mean they're broken down, but the one that I'm doing, no,
Right.
no.
that look.
It might start off, you
Yeah.
know,
Right.
but then as the weeks progress, it gets more and more intense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I got a question for both. Well, for both of y'all, I got a question for both of y'all. Even like you just said, even though you're doing it by yourself, is the intensity level just as the same as it is training with chef as it is training without chef? Because you already know his mindset. So do you try to keep yourself on his level of training when you're not training with him, or do you kind of feel yourself pulling back?
I try to keep that intensity. I try to do it train as if he's there with me.
Okay.
But me personally, if I had to choose, I'd rather train one-on-one because I feel I do better with someone. Even though I'm doing well with
Right.
the workouts,
Right.
I feel I do a better job with somebody pushing me.
Okay.
Which is why I always prefer to have a partner.
Gotcha.
If I work by myself, I have to, but I'd rather have somebody there with me pushing me.
How about you, Miss T?
I'm gonna be honest. Since I've been training with chef, whenever I work out on my own, I try to put myself in his mind. What would he do?
Mm.
What type of
Nice.
sets did he put together?
Mm.
And I probably overdo it because I'm trying to think how he would do it.
Right.
And I really do try to push myself as if he was there.
Okay.
At home gym, I'm thinking about, okay, if I'm gonna do chest, I gotta do one arm together, and then give him a crazy look. You know,
Yeah, I understand.
one arm together, and then at the end, if I'm gonna do high pulls, I'll superset it. How would he do it? Superset it with high pulls and then lat pull down.
Right.
You know, high pull and then lat pull down. I think about the combinations he'll put together. And then, to me, training with him and the dessert thing that we talk about,
Right.
to me, I haven't reached my goal unless I can do 10 straight.
What is dessert?
Dessert is 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, no, 10 pull-ups, 20 dips, and 20 push-ups.
Now, you're a female doing that.
Yes.
How many rounds of desserts can you do?
The most I've done is 10.
Tell the people again. 10 rounds of what?
10 rounds of 10 pull-ups, 20 dips, and 20 push-ups.
That's mean.
And it's a continuous flow. So to me, I've been having to take a step back. When I can get to where I can do 10 of them, I feel like I'm ready.
Were you
Excellent.
were you performing at that level
You know, the dips,
before?
no. Pull-ups was a prayer.
They go to prayer warriors.
Dips were a pulse.
Understand? That's it. Most women goal is do a pull up. You kill them now. Kill them.
And the push-ups were, I was pretty good at push-ups because I didn't mind those.
Right.
Because to me, a push-up is, you have your workout essentials, but then you have your basic essentials. They have to keep those together. So you have your workout essentials, the big body stuff. Then you have your essentials, the necessary essentials, I call them.
Okay.
Push-ups, keep it simple, stupid.
Okay.
Push-ups,
Pull-up,
body
okay.
mass,
Okay.
squats, and pull-ups. When you can do those, they help keep everything else you do.
Why-
They fortify everything else that you do.
Why is that, you think? Why does it fortify that, you think?
I think because it keeps those, it keeps those, the basic muscles firing. Be able
Alright.
to do
Okay.
the larger scale things.
Perfect. Okay, so the larger scale things, the primary exercise that's responsible for the movement is called the prime mover. Okay? What you're talking about that keep things together, those smaller muscles are what is called synergists. So when your prime mover move, there are muscles that's going to come along and help out that prime mover. The synergists are the muscles that come along and help out. So to keep the synergist strong, your pull-up, push-ups, and dips is going to do that. So that's why we always end with dessert. It's not to destroy you, but it's going to give you one step above the competition. All right, and that's what your synergist does. So, Brother Jay, since you've been training with the chef, and you go and train with other people who hasn't experienced what you've experienced, can they keep up with you?
No.
Hands down, it's not going to happen.
No.
All right. So when we train, if you take your repetitions, if you leave your repetitions the same and increase your weight, over time your body is going to expect the weight to get heavier. Okay. So when you're within a workout, say your workout is an hour long, you're going to be 20, 30 minutes in just as strong as what you were in the beginning.
That's true.
Okay. Most people who decrease their repetitions, they're teaching their body to do less weight within the workout. So we both start at the same pace and we 30 minutes in, you're going to get weaker, our body's going to get stronger because we've taught it to do so. Okay, so training with the chef, eating the chef meals, an hour into the workout, you're going to be just as strong as what you were in the beginning of the workout. And that's proven.
That is very true.
So let's go ahead and kind of touch on
Okay.
exactly why we here today.
All right.
So when is it a good time to do
A superset?
a superset? Exactly.
What do
So
you-
I'm
what
trying to
do you
make sure I'm
think?
trying to get our messages in.
When do you think you should superset?
I think you superset when, well, the way we did it, you superset when you building muscle.
Superset when you're building muscle.
You building muscle,
All right.
and then when you're trying to lean out muscle
We're trying to lean out muscle.
at the end, depending on what season.
Okay. What do you think?
Think about the superset
Jarvis
stuff.
like,
He's like,
I be doing supersets every day. So.
Is there a time? Is there a time, right?
Every day for me, every day.
Okay.
I don't have a specific period.
All right. There is a logic. You said when you want to build muscle and when you want to lean out. Is that what you said? What was the first one? Lean out and what? When you superset. You said you want to
I
lean out.
said
You
build
superset.
muscle when you're in the process of building muscle.
Building muscle.
And
you
trying to
superset.
tie muscles in. Tie
Okay.
muscles together.
Okay. So superset. You're going to superset for multiple reasons. The first thing you're going to superset for is to get over a plateau.
No.
Okay? You're going to superset to get over a plateau. A plateau is when you're doing everything right in the gym and you just can't make any gains. Now, hold up now. A plateau doesn't mean you're eating what you want and you're training in the gym.
True.
When your nutrition is on point, your training is on point, and you can't seem to get results, then that is a plateau.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so to get over plateaus, you're going to superset. And you're going to superset the same muscle. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because you can superset opposites, those work great, but supersetting the same muscle is going to help you get over a plateau. Now, also, a superset is going to trick your body.
I was going to put it in shock.
Yes, it's going to trick your body. All right? And you're tricking your body to force adaptation. Okay? So those are the two ways or reasons why you're going to superset.
Okay.
Now we need to talk about when are you going to superset? Because every workout is not a superset. Okay? Now, when you're going to the gym, if you're on your drive to the gym, you should already have in your mind what your workout is going to look like. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, if you're training with the chef and you're training online at the diner, that's already done for you. But if you're not, you're not getting to the gym, walking around, put your headphones on, look at your phone, figure out what your workout going to be, that should already be replanned in your mind before you get to the gym. So your goal for the day is, I'm going to work on reps, or I'm going to pyramid as heavy as I can. That's going to be your goal for the day. If your goal is to pyramid as heavy as you can, that is not a superset day.
No, it's not.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, you cannot say I'm going to go as heavy as I can while performing a superset. because you're not allowing enough recovery to go as heavy as you can in your next set.
Right.
Okay? So I see a guy say, hey, I'm losing strength. You're not losing strength. Your program is not put together right. Okay? So if you're looking to get stronger and your goal for that day is to go as heavy as you possibly can, you will not perform supersets that day.
Absolutely.
Make sense? That answer that, Brother Jay?
Yep.
Let's go to another one. Where we at next?
All right. Let's talk about rep count.
Rep count.
Yes, sir.
My
Let's get
favorite.
there. Let's talk about these reps here. Like I heard you say 10 or 12 when you started off, Jay.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about why we do 15. We're gonna get on and dive on into that a little
Okay,
bit.
so repetition count.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your goals. Your goals. If your goal is an off season, let's tell them what the off season is, and we'll speak about your goal. Off season is when?
Off season is maybe about 20 weeks out from a
Okay,
competition.
from a competition. So that's when you want to put on the most mass.
Most
you can.
mass, right.
Okay,
So
now
you're going heavy.
going heavy. Now at that time, are you worried about calories being burned?
No.
No, you're not. You're trying to put on size.
Right.
Okay, so one thing about putting on size, you need rest in between sets. Okay? So let's go a little bit deeper with that. If she's
Talk to
getting,
him, Shep.
All right,
Let
if
him know.
she-
Ooh, I like what it's
okay.
doing already.
we're going to use her for an example because she is a competitor. So we're talking from a competitor standpoint right now. If your goal is to put on size, then you're going to rest in between your sets more than what you would if you're trying to get leaner.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's another variable. Okay, if you are trying to put on size, you are going to rest longer between your set. Guys, I hope you hear that. Okay, so when you go to your next set, it's not that you're getting weaker, it's that you didn't have the correct rest period in between your set. When you're trying to reach new territory, that means when you're trying to lift a number that you never lift before, you need more rest.
Yeah.
This is why you need rest. All right? When your carbs turn to ATP, that's adenosine triphosphate, that recovery period, that replenishing period is going to be 5 minutes to replenish 100%. So we're squatting and we're going as heavy as we can, we're going to have a 5-minute rest. Because I need you to be as strong as you can be for your next set. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The ATP is going to replenish 80% in 3 minutes. Follow me? So imagine if you do a superset, there's no recovery. So you cannot compare how strong you are when doing a superset.
No.
All right? So the repetition range. Is that where we at, repetition range?
Yep, repetition range.
All right, repetition range. 15 reps and above is going to be responsible for what?
Building.
Building what?
Endurance.
What kind of endurance? Cardio endurance?
Muscular.
Muscular endurance. So 15 reps and above is for muscle endurance. Why is muscle endurance important? Most guys just want to be strong. Why is that important? Any idea why that would be important?
My muscle endurance.
Yeah.
Because it's a continual pounding, and you want to make sure that the elasticity in those muscles are able to fire.
Okay, so when you did your shows, the judges told you that your what looks great. Your muscles are what?
Well,
They told you that your muscles are conditioned.
yes, matured
Yes, protruded, conditioned muscles because you do so many what?
reps.
Reps. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Now, you cannot look your best without what? Reps.
No, you
It's
can't.
not possible. You can get strong, but you will not look your best without reps. So 15 reps and above is for muscle endurance. We like to train for muscle endurance because we shit. How can I say it?
Say it,
So
bro.
we bad motherfuckers. That's all.
Speak on it.
You follow me?
Let's go.
All right.
Talk that ish.
That's just what it is.
Talk that ish, Shep. Baddest in the lane. Quit playing.
So most people like to look good in the gym, like they're moving a lot of weight. Baby boy, take that weight down, give me a little bit more reps.
Yeah,
I don't care. We don't care about your 1 rep max. We don't care about that.
means nothing.
Okay, there's a lot of people that's strong that's not in shape. There's a lot of people that's strong that don't look great. It's not going to happen without reps. So 15 reps and above is for muscle endurance. All right, 8 to 12 repetitions is for hypertrophy. And what does that cover?
Muscle gain.
That is your muscle building.
Yeah.
8 to 12. So normally if you're getting ready for a show, if you're about 8 to 12 is nice. You're putting on good muscle at 8 to 12, but that is not building endurance. All right, so you have a slow twitch and a fast twitch muscle.
Yeah.
Slow twitch meaning they're slow to fatigue. Fast twitch meaning they're fast to fatigue. You have to build both of those fibers. All right. So a fiber is just a cell. Okay. A group of cells is a fiber. A group of fiber is a muscle. You got to build all fiber types.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I spoke about before, I would train with guys that were bigger and stronger than me. They had zero endurance because they only build one fiber. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you want to build both fibers, and that's going to make you well-rounded in the gym. All right, so that's 15 and above, 8 to 12. Now, I have a powerlifting background, so don't get it twisted. I'm still a beast. Don't get it twisted. All right? Still got crazy numbers.
Let them know, bro.
So when I train for a powerlifting competition, my reps are 8 and less. Did I lose some endurance? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's proven. All right, so you can't train in one phase if you want to be a beast.
Right.
So 8 and less, your number's gonna go up. But there's a trick to that. You cannot perform 8 and less when you're trying to lean out.
No.
Okay? You're not gonna be strong with a calorie deficit. Does that make sense? Okay, so stored body fat is stored energy. The higher your body fat, the stronger you're gonna be. So if you're training for power, then that is not the time to be eating to lean out.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, so that's 8 and less. We cover that, Brother Jay?
Hey, we are on it, man. So, real quick, I got a question, right?
Alright.
And this is, again, y'all know I always got to throw myself in some of these questions.
All right.
So, I'm at the point now to where when I first started training, before I started at the diner,
All
because
right.
I am a patron myself,
All right.
gladly. Like you said, I was only at the 8 to 10 to 12 range. Now, since training with the chef himself, with the legend, y'all already know I got to put emphasis on legend. I only want to do 15 and above. Is that a good thing for me, or do I need to change that up? Because if I do anything under 15, I feel like I haven't done enough reps, or pushed my body hard enough. So is that a good thing, or is that a bad thing?
You want to answer that? So 15 and above is only working one fiber. So 15 and above is only working endurance. Does that make sense?
Right.
You want to train for endurance, but you want to get, that's a great question. You want to get all phases of training within your set. All right? So when you eat a meal with the chef, you're going to get 15 and above, you're going to get 8 to 12, you're going to get 8 and less. So that's all three within the same group of sets. Does that make sense?
Right.
So you can't just do one, we're going to build all simultaneously, or congruent, if you want to use that word.
Yeah.
So it's a well put together mix.
Absolutely.
Got you.
Because here have you doing I can't say doing one particular time, but most of the time actually, you're going to hit the heavyweight, you have to touch it. I have really learned that. You have to touch the heavyweight.
Okay.
Even if you don't get but one or two.
Even if it's not that pretty.
Right. The
You gotta
form,
touch it.
cause I'm a form person. It's
Okay.
got to be right every time.
Right.
And you're like, T, you did good when you was out here 20, 30, 40. You might be ugly 50, 60, 70,
Absolutely.
but you still touching it.
Absolutely.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But then if we touch that 70, he still come back to like half of that, maybe 30, and now give me 30 of those. I mean, I've only hit that 70 3 times,
Right.
but come back to that 30 and give me 30 of those.
Of course.
Half of what
course.
you hit.
Of course.
Okay.
Because I mean that right there is like undergirding those muscles that you kind of woke up. I said that's the way of putting it. I woke it up by touching it.
Right.
Now I want to fortify. Let me know. I'm coming back.
Wake
for
it up,
you.
beat it up.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Go.
wake. Yeah.
Wake it up, beat it up.
Yeah.
Because I think when I did my highest weight with back rows, I hit 100
This is
Like-
dumbbell rows.
dumbbell rows. I hit 100 for like 3 reps, and I mean I would
Right.
Right.
3 reps.
Right.
But then he maybe go back and hit that 50 for 20.
Gotcha.
Just to fortify. So yeah.
All right, so we covered the amount of sets. Did we cover the amount of sets? No, we did not. How many sets should you perform? Most people do 3 sets. What do you think about that? 3 sets the way to go, Jay?
No, and I'm guilty of that before meeting you.
Please tell people that again.
I'm guilty
Do
of
a
that.
3 set, 8, 12 reps. Oh, God.
Like three to
Proud of it
three
too,
to
huh?
four.
Yeah.
I was proud of it at the time, but once I hit that wall, I'm like, man, something gotta give.
What would 3 sets do for you right now?
Nothing.
Man, say that
That's not even a warm up.
again. Say that
Hear
again.
that, T?
Yeah, go about 5 sets.
Yeah.
Shoot
You-
you.
5 to 8. We hit 8 to 10.
So let's talk about the scientific approach to that. All right, so right now, Brother Jay, before he met the chef, he was used to 8 to 12 reps. And he was used to 3 sets.
Yep.
Now, 3 sets, we're going to get that in the appetizer. We ain't even 5. We ain't got to the main course yet.
That's bread and water.
Yeah, what that? Bread, water, saltines. We ain't even got to the middle. What is that?
That's the appetizer. That's bread and water.
They're bringing bread and water out.
Hey,
right.
we be working in here, man. Quit playing with us.
So look,
keep telling y'all.
The scientific approach to that is when your the warmer your muscles are, the more they're gonna fire up. Correct?
Facts.
All right, at 3 sets, they really not firing. So the scientific approach to that, your muscle have spindles. Okay, your spindles have a head and a tail. It's actually those myofilaments are called actin and myosin. All right, those are the 2 myofilaments. Okay, so when you're getting warm, these myofilaments come closer together. Stay with me. All right, so you're generating more force. Your muscles are warm the closer they come together. All right, so about 3 sets, they may be like this. 4, 5 sets, they're closer. By the time we've done 6, 7 sets, they're overlapping. When they overlap, that's more force you're going to generate. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so now you're used to doing more than 3 sets. 3 sets, you can keep that.
Yeah.
You're not even flying
Man,
up.
say
Does
that.
that make sense?
Yes.
All right, so where we at, Jay? We almost wrapping up?
Yeah, man, we getting down. I think we don't have no questions today. Oh man, we got all our. Hey, first we want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Hey, Brother Jay.
But what up?
I think the problem is they can't even wrap their mind around 50.
What we doing?
50 reps?
50? Wait, hang on. Y'all talking about the pre? Wait, what?
50 reps, that is unheard of.
Yes. So
You talking about the appetizer, then the meal, then the dessert? Wait a minute, that's that. What you say? What you say? The appetizer, more people work out, huh?
Like 50, 50, or 49, 50. I had to make sure I heard what I heard.
T, we started to tell them, but we didn't tell them. We didn't finish it. Our first day, remember?
Our first day.
Oh yeah, y'all first actual date at the diner.
How did you end
First
your
day
last
at the
workout?
diner. How did I end?
I think you was on the floor
I was on the floor.
the first day.
The first day. Yes.
So at what point did you know that we were a match? At what point did you know that me and you was a dream team? At what point did you realize that?
You
Did
didn't
somebody else have to tell you, or you knew that?
for myself.
All right.
You know, when you get humbled real fast.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You come in like, I'm okay, I'm pretty, decent.
Right.
No, I never pump myself up. You know, you don't never.
Yeah, you said
You
decent.
don't never eat your own applause.
Right, right.
True
It's
that.
like to hang with the most.
Right. You hang with most guys.
And that first week, one thing about coming to the diner, you never have an unsore day. Some places, you know, that first week, first 2 weeks, you sore and then you good. But when you come to the diner, you always sore.
Let me pick.
And then you want to ask you how you feel today.
Straight. Okay.
You got, you know,
No, T,
yes,
we have been training together for a minute.
yes, sir.
Now, this is probably the most mind-blowing thing. Have you and I
Never did the same workout.
Never.
Never.
ever the same workout?
Never.
Man, I see guys go to the gym and repeat the same thing over and over
Never
again.
the same workout. And I'm talking about like 3 years.
3 years, never the same workout?
Never.
That's unheard of.
So I've heard, you know, from one of our previous guests that they get nervous when they see the little notebook. How do y'all feel about when he whip out the little notebook? How
I get
y'all
nervous
feel?
when that hat is on.
Uh-oh. Yeah, the hat don't come out much.
When that hat is on,
It's a done deal.
you are going to crawl out the gym. Literally.
Jay, you ain't never had a hat on, you haven't? Ever?
What?
Who training you? Have I ever had the hat on when you work out?
You've always had it on.
No, when I train you.
Do I ever have?
No, usually I don't bring the hat out all the time.
Yeah, you had that on all the time. All the time. You never had it on.
I didn't wear it all the time with T. But when I go get the hat, T be like, oh man, you the hat today? You know what it is, huh?
Miss Lisa said she hate that notebook.
Look, Lisa said, don't write angry. Don't write angry. Oh man.
Yeah, man, that is what's up. Well, man,
We good, Jay. I think we good.
yeah, man, I think we pretty much covered anything, man. Is there any questions you guys have that you might want to ask the chef that you know, feel like this is the time to ask, or something that you've been
Or
charged?
what-
I know you've been in the diner, so is there anything that you have a question on that?
Or you want to share with the people?
Or share.
Shoot, when's the next challenge? That's all.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, okay then.
I don't know.
All right, well, hey, it look like Chef, we got to get together, put them on the books. Like, seem like some people liking the challenges.
That's not a problem.
All right, yeah.
Not a problem.
I just want to say thank you for, man,
It's been a journey.
when it's go through a journey, 3 years with one person that you don't work out the same, you become really like a team. And what I love about Chef is when you compete, we have different coaches for different things, but he's always, well, if you need to get over there and get that. He was never that person that was like, gotta get all this right here,
Right.
I know everything. You like, no, I don't know it all. You go over there and get that and bring it back, and we'll make whatever accommodation you make. Because like when it was close to time for my first time he had done it, he was like, Tim, I ain't never done this. You take me to someplace I ain't never been. But I would always tell him, but the coach said, Nick, keep doing this, keep doing that. Then it came time to compete, and he was like, tell the coach, time to compete, 4 weeks out, time to rep out. And when he told me that, I looked at him. I said, do you know who my coach is? I literally said that. I said 50 is his favorite number. It's going to be 100 now for sure. He was like, you need those high numbers to lean you out.
There you do it.
But, but it comes to show with process, that the process, you see your process because you make us push ourselves to the limit, and then the next time you come back to that same thing,
new limit.
you like, it's a new limit.
Right.
Because I never would have thought that I would have been doing 10 rounds of back rows. You hit 2 plates, back rows. But the thing about coming here, a couple of guys had to work out with me.
Oh. I set him up too. I'm like, you gonna be with Tammy today?
Come on.
Like, you gonna be with Tammy today?
Most of the time they end up running out.
Yeah, Tammy had walking out.
But it's thank you for the experience, for the knowledge, for all the things I've learned. For the times I just refused to cry.
And I just thought of when you said supersets when you're trying to lean out. So the reason why you're supersetting when you're trying to lean out, because it's going to burn more calories.
Yes.
All right, it's going to burn more calories. If you're trying to put on size, a lot of times superset is not going to be your friend unless you have a surplus of calories.
Surplus. That's when
carbs
are being taken away.
Absolutely.
And you're definitely burning that's body fat. You just ripping body fat.
So then, nutrition is important too.
It is very important.
Really important.
So,
you got to feed muscle.
So, question for both of y'all. Do y'all feel like the chef has definitely made a change in your life?
Most definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's a mindset change. Because you can't go to another trainer who doesn't train you at least on that same type of status
or more. Of course.
Because you be looking at
you're gonna get full. Because
what are you doing?
Like Brother Jay said, you might do 4, 5, 6 sets. You gonna give me 3 sets? I ain't even firing yet.
Exactly.
Like what are you gonna?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because your standard now is here.
Yes.
And no one can take you to that standard unless they've been there before.
Right.
It's not something you can come up with.
No.
You follow me? You're not even gonna know how to put together the sets if you haven't experienced that yourself. And most people don't train that way because most people don't train outside the box. And everything that we do is outside the box.
It is definitely outside
Every
the
single
box.
thing.
It definitely is.
I'm sign it all.
So there it is, man. So you already know, man. The repetition diner, man, behind the apron. This is what we do on a regular basis. We bring people in, man. We give knowledge. We talking to the masses. We putting it out there, man. If you want the right training and the best training, 629 Airport Road, man, Lawrenceville, Georgia. Pull up on the legend. Get one of these plates. I guarantee you, as you can already see from 3 editions in, he changing lives, man. He changing. You can't find that nowhere else. Come on up, man. Meet the legend. Get a plate. Or you can even go to the repetitiondiner.com. Go that way.
What are they going to get at the repetitiondiner.com, Brother Jay?
Well, which Jay talk to? This one.
This brother.
Okay. All right. So, at the diner, man, for one, you're going to meet all of the patrons that frequently visit the diner. All right. You getting your meals. You can choose from your from 3 different meals, from the starters to the intermediate to, you know what I'm saying, what Brother Jarvis at right now. You know, he on the grill, so he is eating well right now. That's why he's able to move the weight that he moving, and that's why he was a winner of our challenge. Come on, man, stop playing with us, man. So make sure you go to the Repetition Diner, man. You can get everything that you need right there on the website. And again, if you train at the, if you get your meals from the diner and you ever in Atlanta, you can always pull up 629, man. Come in and train in the facility. All right, this is what we doing. This is how we doing. This is how we change the game up. Cause that's what we do.
We're changing the game.
Changing the game up.
For sure.
Stop playing with us. All right.
It's a new standard. It's a new normal. Absolutely.
Better believe it, man.
No more 2 and 3 sets. No more 10 and 12 reps. No, I'm sorry. 8 10 reps. You can go.
My little 8 to 10.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We eating around here, man.
Jay,
Stop playing.
real quick before we go, Jay, if you don't mind me saying your profession, you strongest one over there, where you at?
Next question.
That's what we talking about. You see that? All right, that's what it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man. Quit playing, man.
Get back to where I'm like, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
Oh, you heard
You
that?
know what it is.
Quit playing, man. There it is. So now, for all the people that watch the show today that's over there with you, you might well get ready. I'm sure they finna try to challenge you, man. So go ahead and get ready, man.
All right,
get it fired.
listen,
And when you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Ooh, stop. Hey, man.
What is
quit
that?
playing.
Reps on top of reps?
On top of reps, man. Stop playing with us, man.
Yes, man. Y'all be easy, man. We'll do it again next episode. Stay tuned.
Next episode, let's do.
I think we got the second week of June.
June 13th?
June 13th?
Yeah.
All right. We'll see y'all June 13th, man. If you got comments, go to repetitiondiner.com. Give us some suggestions on what you want the next topic to be about. Behind the Apron is giving you more information about the training method. We're bringing out real. It's not paid actors. We got real people on this.
You know, what paid actors? What is that?
So the one thing we believe in is results. If you ain't getting no results, man, step your game up. Eat with the chef. Y'all be easy. We'll see y'all next episode, man. Stay hungry.
Stay hungry.